guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie. Today I'm going to be showing you what is in my purse. I love these types of videos. I'm kind of nosy. I like to know what people carry with them. I like to know what people buy when they go to the grocery store. I just am curious. I'm always getting new ideas, and I just think that these types of videos are fun to watch. So I personally like watching them. And hopefully if you're watching this video, you also enjoy them. I did one of these back, I think in the spring or the winter, and it was really fun. So since it's been at least 6 months, maybe more than that, I figured I would do an updated version because this is the pocketbook that I have been carrying ever since that video. And I'm switching to this purse because this is just like my fall and winter purse. I like this dark purple color. It matches my nails almost. I've had this Michael Kors purse for several years. I think I got it for my birthday maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but I primarily use it during the fall and winter. And then this Michael Kors purse, my father-in-law gave me as a gift maybe 2 years ago, and this one I like to use in the spring and summer. So these are both purses that I have had. I love Michael Kors purses. I love the quality. I love the style. I love that there's lots of pocket options. So that's what I've primarily used for like the past 5, 6, 7 years. I have 2 other Michael Kors purses, but these are the ones that I've been rotating through. So I'm gonna empty this out and restock it into my purple bag for the fall. But while I do that, I'm going to be showing you what is in here. What do I carry with me on an everyday basis? And let me just tell you, it's a lot. This thing is heavy. There's a lot of stuff in here. I carry a lot of stuff. I tend to be an overpacker and always prepared for anything. So I'm going to show you guys what's in here. Okay, starting first up with my key ring. This thing is massive. It's like a whole thing in itself. There's a lot on here. And my husband likes to make fun of this because it is just obnoxious. It started with this little key ring holder that I could wear on my wrist, which is always great when your hands are full of bags or other things. And it's just kind of grown. I keep this little beaded keychain. Somebody made this for me, and I keep this on there. This little keychain has a reference to a Bible verse, John 1:12, and it says child of God. This was, our church passed these out as part of a Mother's Day gift maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I've had this on here ever since. This is my mace that I carry at all times because I've never had to use it. And honestly, I hope it's not expired because I've been carrying this for maybe like 4, 5 years. I don't even know. I've never had to use it, but you always want to be prepared. And I live in a very safe area. I don't ever feel like scared, but I've seen enough shows on, the ID channel or Dateline or whatever to just always have this by you. And then this is my key fob. And honestly, ever since I got my new car that has like the wireless, I don't know what you call it, the electronic key fob, this stays in my purse most of the time. I don't like have to get it out, and it doesn't have to be plugged in, like there's no actual key part, it's a push button start. So most of the time this whole contraption stays in my pocketbook. But anyways, that's my key fob. I also have my house key on here and my mailbox key because our neighborhood has like one central mailbox area that is at the end of the street that everybody's mailbox is on. So I have a key for that. And then I have this little keychain that one of my friends made for me. This was a Mother's Day gift this year. Our friends have like a 3D printer, and so they make all sorts of fun things. But if you know me in real life, you know that I am obsessed with my Stanley tumbler cups. And I have a Stanley that is this exact Stanley in the hot pink color because that's my favorite color in the whole world. And so they made me this with the 3D printer, and it's so cute. It even actually opens, and you could put something in there. I don't have anything in there, but I just think it's so fun and special. So I have that on there. That is everything on my key ring. Like I said, this thing probably weighs a couple pounds by itself. It's pretty big. The next thing that I keep in my purse at all times is a pair of sunglasses. I just buy them cheap. I get them off Temu. I get them off Amazon, Walmart, you know, cheap sunglasses. But my eyes are pretty sensitive. And so pretty much anytime I'm going to be outside and the sun is shining, or even sometimes on an overcast day, it can still there can still be glares and stuff. I always have sunglasses with me. So that's a must have. Okay, the next thing I always have in my purse is my favorite gum. This is the Icebreakers Ice Cube gum in the spearmint flavor. And this is my absolute favorite gum in the world. I have been using this for years. It just tastes really good. It freshens your breath. And I don't know, I'm kind of a gum chewer. A lot of times, like after dinner or something, I just want a piece of gum. And this is just the best. I like the little kind of cube-like container that it comes in, and you can open it this way. So if you're offering for other people, or if you just need one piece, you can open it from that way and like pour it out. They have a lot of different flavors of this. I think they have like the classic bubblegum, a cinnamon, the blue minty flavor. I don't know what that's called, but my favorite is spearmint. So this is always on repeat in my Target cart or wherever I pick it up from. So good. If you've never tried it and you like gum, try it. It's really good. The next thing that I always carry with me is hand sanitizer. You got to, especially now that we're going to be coming into that cold and flu season. Anytime I'm like out and about and I get back in the car, I use this. I actually keep another one of these in my car, and I have like a little drawer that pulls out in my car, but this one I keep in my bag for if I'm, you know, somewhere not in my car and I need it. I get the Purell. I have gotten off-brand before. I've gotten like Dollar Tree brand before. I just really like the way that this one feels on my hands. It's a really good quality one. This is what I grab most of the time. Another thing that I always keep in my bag is a Tide to Go stain remover pen. This one has been in my bag for a while, as you can tell, but it still has a lot of juice in it. These, if you've never used them, work amazing. They have a tip that looks like this, and if you get a stain on your shirt while you're out to eat or something like that, you just push down and it kind of goes in and the stuff starts to come out, and then you can just rub it in, and it works so well. This is a lifesaver. There's been so many times when we've been out to eat or whatever, and I will drop something on myself or the kids will, and this gets the stain out. It does a good enough job until you can, you know, get home and actually wash your shirt or your pants or whatever. But it works really good. I love this. Been using those for years. And you can even find some, not the Tide, but I think the OxyClean has a version that they sell at Dollar Tree, but this you can get at Walmart or Target or Amazon, wherever. Another thing that I keep in my pocketbook are these lens wipes, and I bought a big box, I think off of Amazon, and I just threw a couple of them in one of the little zippered pockets in my pocketbook, and then I can just restock as needed. But these you can use on your sunglasses, which is the main thing that I use them for, because like if I wear my sunglasses to the beach or something, you know, it gets water stains on it or it gets smudged. And my husband has sensitive eyes also, so he's also always wearing sunglasses. So we like to use these just if we need a really good clean of our sunglasses. But you can also use these on like anything that has a lens. So cameras, binoculars, anything like that, you can use these, and they are just single use wipes, and they work really great and quickly, which is awesome. Okay, the next thing that I keep in my purse is floss sticks in this great little travel container. I actually found these at Dollar Tree, but I'm sure you can find them elsewhere also, maybe in a different brand. This is by the Smile brand, and this is a winter mint flavor. It came with 35 of them, but I really just liked the fact that they come in this little container. It is awesome for throwing in your purse. I am the type of person that, like, if I've been out to eat and I'm not going home, like we're, you know, it's a night out, we're doing whatever, I cannot stand the feeling of like stuff in your teeth, or sometimes you have something that's like visible, and that's embarrassing. So it's nice to have these. Me and my husband will both use these just to clean in the car our teeth if we need to, you know, while we're out and about, and such a lifesaver to have these with you. I also carry these Tic Tacs in there. I don't use these often because I do love my gum so much, but every now and then I don't want the gum. I don't want to be like chewing and smacking, but I just want something maybe just to feel a little bit fresher. So I do have these Tic Tacs in my purse. Another thing that I have in here is my mini wet brush. I love wet brushes. I have used them for years. I actually just switched over this year. I've literally used wet brushes for years and I've stood by them. And I have two daughters that both have long hair. I have long hair. We have a lot of hair. And wet brushes have worked good, but I found a different type of brush this year that I switched over to for both me and my daughters, and I love it even better than the wet brush, and that's the Tangle Teezer brush. Check that one out if you have, you know, a lot of hair or long hair or whatever. The Tangle Teezer works so much better, but I have this little mini wet brush, and this is fine to keep in my purse. It does a fine job. I still like the wet brushes. I just like the other ones better. But for on the go, for my purse, I just keep this little one in here because sometimes my hair tangles very easily, and so does my daughter's. So if we're on the go, sometimes I just want to run a brush through it, and this is great for those quick little instances. I also have a hair tie, one random little hair tie in my pocketbook because, again, I don't really wear my hair up. I prefer my hair down. But both of my daughters, I have one daughter that only will wear her hair up and another one that most of the time wears her hair down, but she does dance, and when she does dance, she has to wear it up. So a lot of times these little things get thrown into my pocketbook. By the way, what do you call these? Because I grew up calling these a hair tie or a ponytail holder. I usually call them hair ties, but when I was really little, I called them ponytail holders. But I feel like they have so many different names depending on where you are from. So let me know what you call these little things. I call them hair ties. The next thing I have is 2 different packs of tissues. These are both things that I've gotten in like gift bags or at like church events. Like these ones say, God bless you. And these ones say, always pray, never give up. So they're just things that I've gotten at different events, but they are the perfect little size for my purse. So I just have both of them. Eventually, I've used more of this one, so eventually I'll use it up and throw it away. But these are great because you never know when you're gonna need a tissue and you can't find one, especially when you have kids. Their noses can be really gross sometimes in the colder months and they need a tissue quickly. So I always carry those with me. And then this is my wallet. I am old school. I still carry a wallet. I know a lot of people don't even carry wallets anymore. They just throw like their debit card or credit card and ID in a crossbody bag, or everything is digital on their phone. But I am old school. I still carry a wallet, and I probably always will. This wallet I have literally had for like over a decade probably. It is like the cheapest, most basic wallet that you could find at Walmart or Target or wherever I got it. It is from one of those places. And I always say I'm going to upgrade and get like a nicer wallet, like a Michael Kors wallet or something like that. But I never find one that I like as much as I like this one. I really like how it has this flap right here. And that's where my ID and credit cards are. And I really like that. And I have not found a wallet that is similar to that yet. So I'm not really sure if I'll ever get rid of it. But so it has that flap, and then on the inside zippered part is where you can put like money and gift cards and all that stuff. And then it has like a zipper in the middle here for change, and it just holds a lot of stuff. I like the way that it's organized and the way that it's laid out. So why fix it if it's not broke? You know what I mean? So I'm still using this and it works just fine. Okay, moving on. I keep this little bag in my purse that has some smaller things that I just wanted to keep all together. So what is in here? First, we have some lotion. This is the EOS Shea Butter Hand Cream, and it's in the coconut scent. And I love, love, love EOS products. Their lip balm and their lotion are the best. They are so moisturizing. They make your skin feel so good. So I love this. I use this a lot in the winter months, not so much in the summer, but in the winter, my hands get really dry. So I keep that in here. I keep Kids Pepto in here at all times because kids are notorious for having little tummy aches or whatever. And we're gonna fix that if we can. If we're out and about and somebody's stomach starts hurting, especially one of my children has like some digestion issues sometimes, and these really help a lot. So I keep those on hand. And then I have children's Tylenol, because again, you never know when you're gonna be out and about and need this and be in a pinch and not have access to it. So I just keep this in here, and it's actually come in handy several times for my kids and my friends' kids. Sometimes they're like, does anybody have Tylenol? I always will have it. Another little thing of lotion that I keep in here just because it's small size. This one is from Bath and Body Works in the Stars scent. It smells super good. Again, this is something I usually only use like in the fall and the winter, but this one smells really good also. And then I keep this little roller, I think it's a roller cap, or maybe it might be a spray bottle. Let me see. No, it's a roller lid. This is just some perfume that I've literally had for years and years and years. Still smells good. I don't use it very often because I'll put on like my regular perfume at home before we go out and about, but every now and then I might forget, or I might just want to put some more on, and I can use that, or I will use this, which I've also had for years and years and years. This is from Victoria's Secret, and it's like halfway gone. So this one is a little spritzer bottle, but it also smells very good. And you know, just sometimes you want that. And I just keep all of this stuff in this little bag just because it's so small. If I just put it in my purse, it would go down to the depths and I'd never see it again. Another thing I keep in here is this Carmex Daily Care. This is like a little mini size. I personally do not like the feeling of Carmex on my lips. I do not like it, but I keep this on hand for my husband or my kids. If we happen to be out and about, like doing outdoorsy things, and it's cold and their lips start to get like wind blown or chapped and it's like painful, then I will let them use this. I don't use this for myself though. And then I also have another little floss thing. This one I got off Temu a long time ago, and it has some flossers in it. It opens like that. This one I just keep in here, even though I like the other ones better, but these ones I have as backup. And then this is terrible, but I have a bunch of loose Tylenol. I used to have a container for Tylenol. This is like adult Tylenol. I don't know what happened to the container. The container got thrown away and the pills all just stay in the bottom of this bag. My kids are old enough now, I don't have to worry about them getting into this. They are all well past that age of putting things in their mouth. So they would never, you know, I'm not worried about anybody ingesting this. It's just me. When I need Tylenol, I know to dig to the bottom of this bag. And actually the other day I was somewhere and one of my friend's husbands, he had a really bad headache and he needed Tylenol. And I'm like, well, I have some, but it's a little sketchy because it's floating around in the bottom of my bag. He's like, I don't care. So, you know, if you're in a pinch, it's fine. I'll share with anybody if they don't mind it just floating around in the bottom of this little bag. But yeah, this can zip up. I usually just leave it unzipped because it sits upright like this, so it's not gonna get tipped over. But this came in a 2-pack, I think, off of Amazon, and it's really been great for a lot of these like little items that I want to keep somewhat organized in my purse. Okay, the next group of things are all in like a little zippered pocket inside my pocketbook, and they are all like beauty products for the most part. I have quite the collection. I'm trying to use this up, use all of this stuff up before I put anything else in my bag. The first thing is this Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint, and it is in the shade, let me see if I can read this, Crimson Feels. This is what it looks like. It's not my favorite product and it's not my favorite color. So I have not used it super often, but every now and then I'll wear something that this color like matches perfectly and then I'll put this on. But this is definitely not something I use a lot, so it'll take me a while probably to use this up. But I think this was like a free sample I got from somewhere, so that's been in my bag. This is one of my favorite products. This is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is the Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer, and they come in this little tiny tubes like this. This is the color Fig, which is my favorite color. But they just have a little bit of shimmer to them, and I really like the color. It's a twist top. I've been using these since the early 2000s, I think, when they first came out, and I love them. They are a tried and true for me. They have a bunch of different colors, but this fig is like my favorite color. Okay, I told you guys that the EOS hand cream and lip balms are my favorite. This is the lip balm. One of them, I have so many. This one is the raspberry kiwi. I have been using these for probably a decade as like a chapstick when I'm just hanging out at home or my lips are chapped and I want, I hate the feeling of dry lips. I usually always have something on my lips. And if I'm out and about, that's like lipstick because it's pretty. But if I'm home, it's this. I keep one by my bed, one on my makeup table, one in my bag. I keep them everywhere. These are the most moisturizing, hydrating thing you've ever used. I just love them so much. If you struggle with chapped lips at all, or you like the feeling of having something on your lips and you have not tried these, you have to try them. They are the best. Absolutely amazing. You will love them. Apparently I have two. This one is the coconut milk one. I have two. That's how much I love them, okay? The next thing is this Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. I really like this color. Again, you can kind of tell the color that I'm into because this is very similar to this. I've always gone for this type of, I don't know what you call it, mauve-y, darker color. This one is in the shade Witty. This one is almost like I don't know how to describe this. When you put this one on, it is extremely sticky and it takes forever to dry. Now it does stay a long time on your lips, but it's not the best feeling lip product and it's pretty drying. So I do use this one a lot, but sometimes I like to put something over it. And this is kind of what I like to put over things like that. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. And I think it's like I think this one is one of the ones that like plumps your lips. I don't know. This one is the color Taffy. And this one is a gloss, but it's a really pretty color. Again, same color vibes that I like. Really, really pretty color. So I'll use that one by itself or over other colors. Then I also have this Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm. So this is a little bit different from the lip shimmer. To me, this one is more almost like a lipstick and this one is more like a balm. And because I love these so much, I don't love this as much. It is tinted. So if you did want a balm that gives you a little bit of color, this one is good. I mean, I use this. I do like it, but it's not as hydrating and moisturizing as that other one. So it's pretty though. This one is the color Daisy. And then I have a lip liner pen. This is the Revlon Color Stay Long Wear Lip Liner in the color Mauve. I do use that one sometimes. It just depends on my mood. I have two of those. I don't know why I have two of them. I think I lost one and then I found it again. And then this is one of my favorite lip products. This I get off Amazon. It's from Julep Beauty. And this is the color Brandy Wine. And it's a balm, but it's like a lipstick balm. It's very moisturizing. And that's the color. I love this. I use this a lot of the time. That's like my color right there. Super, I love this product, super good. And then this one, I saw it went viral everywhere, so I had to get it to try it. This is the Clinique Black Honey lipstick that everybody was talking about, that it looks different on different people because it looks super dark, but when you put it on your lips, it's not that dark and it changes like according to your lip color. It's okay. I like it. I do actually use it a lot, but I probably won't rebuy it once I use it up. I wasn't as impressed with it as all of the TikToks and stuff that I was seeing everywhere. I have this little mirror that I keep in there to do my lipstick and stuff when I'm on the go. I got this mirror in 2009. Yeah, 2009, when my family, we went to San Francisco on a family vacation and we went to Chinatown and I got this little souvenir. So I've been using this since 2009 and it's just perfect. And then I keep this little container of Dramamine All Day Less Drowsy. We actually went on a cruise in July, me and my husband did. And I think this got stuck in my bag from there and I just haven't taken it out. I don't really need it in my purse, but it just has been in there. It's a little travel container. So, And then this product is really, really cool. I saw this on somebody else's, like what's in my bag? I can't remember who. And I got it, and it's really, really cool. This is a Diamond Dazzle stick, and it's a diamond cleaner stick for on the go. I love, love, love my wedding ring set. It's like my favorite possession. It's so pretty, it's so shiny, and I thought that this was awesome for cleaning it like on the go. So it has a tip that looks like this. So you wet the tip, and then you twist, and when you twist it, the cleaner, it's blue, so you'll be able to tell the cleaner comes out. And you can just clean your ring, and then rinse this and rinse your ring. And it's like perfectly sparkly and shiny. I actually just did it before I did this video. So this is super, super awesome if you like your diamonds to be like really shiny like I do for on the go cleaning, because I'll forget to clean my ring a lot. So this helps me. And then I also have a few loose things of Benadryl. The other day, I was having like vertigo symptoms or something, and one of my friends told me to take Benadryl and will help dry out, like, because I think it was because I had fluid in my ears. I didn't have any, and she happened to carry some in her bag, so she gave me some, and now I'm keeping them in my bag just in case I'm ever in that situation where I need them again. And then I also have, these are like, so these look kind of grody, guys, so don't judge me. It's fine. But I have a really crumbled up, it's because it's been crumbled up like in a ball. These are gummies, like fruit snack gummies. If you know, you know, because one of my children, my son, is a type 1 diabetic, and we always have his med kit like with us wherever we go. But just in case, because I like to be over prepared a lot of the times, I always keep a form of quick acting sugar with me in my purse, just in case we were ever somewhere and his blood sugar dropped and he needed something quickly. So this has been in there for a long time. Hopefully it stays in there, and you know, it's there if I need it, but I have not needed it. So it's just gonna stay crumpled up in my purse. Okay, we're almost to the end of it. I keep this little fan in my purse because I'm hot all the time. Everybody that knows me in real life knows this. I'm always hot. So I keep this with me just in case I get hot and I need to cool myself off. So that has come in handy more times than you would know. And then I just found this in the bottom of my purse. It's a Once Day Daily Relief eye drops. I think I bought them when my husband or daughter or somebody needed them, and they've just stayed in my bag. But look at how tiny this bottle is. So it will keep staying in my bag just in case I need it in the future. And then I just found 3 pens while I was cleaning out my purse. This one I think I stole from church. It's just a boring pen. This one I love. I got it in like a gift bag at some event, and it's so sparkly. And then this one I got at a different event, and it's really pretty. I think somebody hand did the beads. So lots of pen options because you never know when you're going to need one. And then I actually found another container of mints that I forgot that I had because they went to the bottom of the depths of my purse. And I actually love these. These are the Breath Saver 3-hour mints in the spearmint flavor, and they work really well and they taste really good. So I like those. I'm glad I found those. That is everything. Besides, I do have some feminine products that I keep in my bag like every girl does. But besides that, that's everything that I keep in my purse. I know that that's a lot of stuff, and that's why my purse weighs like 20 pounds. But this stuff has come in handy more times than not, you know? And like I said, I like to be over prepared because you just never know. So let me know in the comments, what do you carry in your purse? Do you carry a big purse or a small purse? Do you carry any of these same items that I do, or am I forgetting anything that I need to pick up and add to this whole pile of stuff? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because that really helps out my channel. And if you're not subscribed already, please do so. It's free for you to do, and it really helps me out so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.